what you've said.
I should do. It's pounded in my brain often enough, asleep and awake, in the drowsy fantasy moment of every lonely dawn. Oh, come on. What's your answer?
You've taken my breath away.
What's your answer?
If I tell my mom and she tells your mom, would you sign up? If I tell my mom and she tells your mom, make me un poco el focus to copy. Focus to copy. Find. If I tell my mom and she tells your mom, would you sign up? If I tell my mom and she tells your mom, make me un poco el focus to copy. Focus to copy. Find.
Where do you think the contact with the aliens came from? When did that start?
You know, I'm not going to get into it.
I need to hear about aliens.
I know you already know all this, Joe.
Hold on a second.
It's always...
But I want to ask you this because I don't know.
Oh, yeah, right. We're in contact with aliens.
Like what kind of shit?
Here's what's happening, because it's not just one group of aliens.
What's the different groups?
The big five.
Okay, tell me what's going on.
Let me begin. This is really, I'm telling you, Joe, this is a real deal.
We're listening to you.
Well, first off, elves is the main group.
Okay.
And they call them the elves. It's clockwork elves.
I don't think you're allowed to say that anymore.
There are bad things that look like elves that have horns when they show you who they really are.
Damn.
They're bad aliens.
I'm with you.
AI is alien.
Like a robot.
Yeah, they're like robots coming to kill you.
Jesus Christ.
The chimeras are alien.
And there's a hive mind sort of thinking to a lot of it.
They want the organs. I swear on my kids, I told you the truth about that.
I believe you. I believe you.
They're coming after everybody. It's a breakaway civilization, dude. We don't know what they got. Joe, they're control freaks.
Well,
You're not
everybody's a
That's why I'm
control
so
freak.
glad you're in the fight now. These guys are on stuff that like nobody even knows.
What do you think they're on?
Stuff they've been given.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
You know, there's like armed guys with machine guns.
That is a group of people that were obsessed with combat.
About the most fearless killers there are.
Do you think that's from their heritage of war?
I mean, it's just like, it's mental illness, man.
Yeah, that's a fact.
All right, let's get started. Welcome to the stream, everybody. My name is Green Leader, and tonight we're being hopping back into some Marvel Rivals. Sorry, I was not streaming last night. Man, the weekend was a long one. Ended up pouring some concrete, 22 bags, and then plus we brought out 2 extra, so I ended up moving the 2 bags 4 times. That's fun. But anyway, so I was a little exhausted yesterday. I just did not feel like being on stream at all. So my apologies for that. But we're back tonight. We're gonna be playing some Marvel Rivals. Gonna be just hanging out and you know, just trying to complete some of the challenges. Maybe even hop into some ranked games. We'll see what happens. And yeah, so that's the plan for tonight. And for the rest of the week, just quickly just to go over it. Hey, Fatal Drum, how's your night going, buddy? Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, so Marvel Rivals tonight. For the rest of the week, tomorrow night we're going to be doing some Magic the Gathering Arena. Going to be continuing on with some trying to get some more of the Final Fantasy cards. And then Wednesday night we'll be back for some Oblivion Remastered. And then Thursday I will be adding a stream Thursday because I didn't stream yesterday, and I don't know what I'll be streaming. Hopefully I'll be awake in that. Yeah. Summer's always crazy for me because I always get a whole bunch of different projects of building stuff and doing other things. So yeah, I'm sometimes kind of exhausted during these months, you know, June, July, August, and so the stream schedule always kind of goes up in the air. So it just is what it is. So sure, ask away. Let's see what you got. Let me just in the meantime switch you over to here so you don't have to see the ugly mug. But, here we go. Okay, let's quickly see what missions almost up to another 1,000. That's great. So I need to get 25 kills with Human Torch, Hela, Scarlet Witch, or Black Widow. Okay, that's doable. Black Widow's actually a lot of fun. You just can't play her like a sniper. Yeah, I mean, you can, but like you want to really want to focus actually more. Like she's a much better melee character, and she is actually a sniper. So there's that. Deal 15,000 damage as Groot, Hawkeye, Winter Soldier, or Iron Fist. That's an interesting one. So we'll probably do these two in the practice against AI. It's just easier. And then still got to take 60,000 damage, heal 50,000, and win 8 matches, which I'm 1 away from. So that's good. And then complete a match. That's easy peasy. 10 assists, again, easy peasy. Yep, that's doable. And that's doable. Cool. So Fatal Drum, I assume you're writing down what you're wanting me to give my opinion. I'm very curious. I'm very curious. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna maybe not, because I do have the lattice, and I am curious about. That was the other thing I didn't actually take a look at. Oh, also, I should probably turn up the game audio, shouldn't I? So we'll do that. We'll just go ahead and pause that. There we go. Okay. I knew something didn't quite, like, don't get me wrong, I love that music a lot, but it didn't quite sound right with the game. I don't know why. I played Baldur's Gate 3 for 104 hours, and I'm in Act 2, and I'm level 6.5. I have to get something from one of the villains of the game. Should I keep going or call it there? When you say call it there, what do you mean? Okay. You've played Baldur's Gate 3 for 104 hours, right? You're a ways in. I'm in Act 2, and I'm level 6.5. So your max level is 12. So you're only halfway, really, in your character's level progression. I have to get something for one of the villains of the game. Should I keep going?
Hello there.
How you doing, Raw Dog? How's your night going, buddy? So when you say should you keep going, like as in should you keep going with the side quests? Like walk away or play something else. To be honest, I mean that really depends. Are you feeling burnt out on it at all? Because I will tell you this, like and this is not an issue with Baldur's Gate but we've played a lot, and Raw Dog knows this. Are you feeling burnt out? Yes. Raise his hand quietly. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you're feeling burnt out on it, take a break, man. Yeah, absolutely. Take a break from the game and come back to it later. You know, it'll be there. I'm feeling burnt out. Like what should I do? Take a break. Absolutely take a break. Also, the question is like, are you feeling like kind of frustrated with how your character's playing? Or do you feel like maybe you've made some bad decisions that sort of like led you down some paths that you're not really a fan? Do you kind of get what I'm saying? Like, do you feel like you've backed yourself into a corner where you have to play a certain way with your character that you're not really feeling it? You kind of get what I'm saying? Because that can also certainly create some burnout as well. Because like if you're not really liking how your character has developed, all things considered, or if you feel like, oh man, I really wish I'd done this, and I really wish I'd done this, and you don't necessarily want to go and do like a respec, it might be a good idea for you to step away from the game. Yeah, absolutely. I have always been a proponent of that, where I've done that with a lot of games that I've played. And it's the reason why I have officially completed so few games in my lifetime. Because I do this all the time. I will get into a game, I'll play it a ton, and then I'll get so sidetracked into the exploration and the like this, just the sort of like non-really pushing forward of the game, not making progression, but you're just sort of having fun, just sort of exploring and experiencing the world. But then suddenly you're just like, I've kind of had enough. You know, I do that a lot with Assassin's Creed. Every single Assassin's Creed game I've played for like about 50, 60 hours, and I make it only about halfway through the story. And then I'm like, I need to just put it down. And I just put it down and I walk away from it, and I come back to it like 6 months later, and I'm fresh, I'm refreshed, I'm ready to go. I don't feel really burnt out. So I absolutely feel you. If you're feeling burnt down on it for whatever reason, like it might be a good idea to stand up and step away. So that's, you know, this is how it goes. Feeling burnt out, like what? Yeah. I nominate Green to be our mouthpiece to a certain cheese-loving man that's got us leashed to playing too long. Yeah. And this, I understand Steve's drive to get through it. I do. I really understand Magus's drive to get through it. Absolutely do. And at this point, we're so close. We kind of have to, you know, we kind of have to get through it. We have to beat the dragon, which we're gonna do on Friday. And then we have to go deal with the Steel Watch and go deal with Gortash and go deal with prisoners for Gortash. And then I think we're done. I think we're done at that point. I think we can actually like beat. So I would say like maybe four more sessions, maybe 5 more sessions, and I think we're actually done. But yeah, we're done. I might even recommend we just like play some like on Friday night, like just do something completely different, dude. So yeah. Nah, not frustrated in any way, like how my character's going, but I'm just tired. If that's the case, because I was going to say, if you feel like you've made some bad decisions along the way, or if you feel like you've created your character in a way that doesn't necessarily feel like you feel like he's underpowered, or feel like he, you know, your character is just sort of like, oh, you got to really play it a certain way to really utilize the character. And I'm realizing now that like it's not the right character that I'm wanting to go for. I would recommend, you know, take a break, stand up, take a break from the game, whether it's a month, 2 months, 3 months, however long, come back to it and maybe even restart and like do a very sort of like abridged version of Act 1 and Act 2 to get back to where you were. And, but, you know, change things up. But if you're feeling like you're actually like you like your character or you like how the story's played out so far, then just step back, play something else, and then come back to it at a later time when you're not feeling so burnt out on it. Because I know what it's like. I know what it's like. Like, I love these turn-based RPGs, but they're a commitment. They take a lot of time, and they are tiresome, you know, because you start getting into the loop. And I don't think it's just turn-based RPGs. You know, like I said, it's the same thing with Assassin's Creed. It's the same thing with Call of Duty. It's the same thing with Marvel Rivals. It's the same thing with most games. You get to a point where you start getting too much into the loop, and the loop just starts burning you. You know, you just start getting burnt out. You know, and so that's why I think it's a good idea to actually, you know, stand up, take a break from a game, if particularly one that requires a large amount of time, which Baldur's Gate does. I would probably guess if you're like mainlining the main story quest, I'm sure you could beat it in like 40 hours or something like that. But you're going to be pretty underpowered and you're going to have a hard time. If you're like doing what we do, which is try and complete as many of the side quests, it's going to take forever. Like 150 hours, easy. So what if you, me, and our pink bird friends split up and each take a boss so we can knock it out within a session or two? Is that even is that feasible? Because I know that like in order to do certain bosses, you actually have to go to like different areas completely. And each time you try and go to a different area, it's like, hey, your party wants to go to a different area. I don't know how well it actually works. It would be cool if we could do that. I actually think that'd be amazing if we could do that. I don't know, man. Now my character's cool and it's actually really cool. Okay. It's going actually really cool. So it sounds like it's just something that you just got to stand up. Keep saying that, because that's what I normally say when I take a break. You know, stand up, stretch, go do what you need to do. But yeah, it sounds like it's a thing where you got to just step back from the game and just play something else. Go do something else. You know. So yeah, no, you're right. The region split would hinder it. Yeah, otherwise it would gladly do it. I think that would be interesting to see. Can you I'm sure it's doable. I'm absolutely sure it's doable. I just don't know, like, because I know there's some fights that are very, very tricky. And I know, like, for the underwater prison, like, you only have so many turns to go and actually do what you have to do and get out. To try and get out with, like, the best outcome. You're going to be letting people die. You're absolutely going to be letting people die if you do it on your own, because you don't have enough people to go and like split. Because like we did such a good job when we did it, because we were like, yeah, we're going to split up. We're going to have 2 people go do this way, you know, and go get the people from the cells over here, and get 2 people go in the opposite direction, go get those people, and make sure that everybody gets out alive. And that's true. You do say, you know, Dirge doesn't save anybody. Dirge gets Dirge out, and that's true. That's 100% true. Yeah, that's why I'm asking, because I'm trying to do all the side missions. Yeah, the side missions particularly they're cool, but also they're long. They're very long. They're long, man. I get it. I totally get it. You're not alone. My night's going good, actually. My night's going very good. Monday was actually really productive at work, and I'm very happy about that. I had my weekend was a lot of work. I poured some more concrete, but we got the main pad done, and I think that's like the largest sort of concrete laying we're going to be doing for the year. And so I'm fine with that. We've got a small step to do and another couple steps and then one sort of semi big pad. So I think everything's sort of like downhill in terms of the concrete for the rest of the year. Thanks for, oh no, you are perfectly welcome, Fatal Drum. Now the question is, what are you going to play? What are you going to play instead? What are you going to do instead to relax? Are you going to dive into another RPG, or are you going to maybe do something like that's like just random? What are your thoughts? I'm curious. But yeah, so Saturday, pouring concrete. I'm gonna go get some more magic cards because I'm getting back into that expensive, shitty habit. But it is what it is. Wasn't able to get Final Fantasy cards at my local shop because they're all sold out. But yeah. And what else was I doing? So yesterday I was actually playing a shit ton of Final Fantasy VII. I was playing like the original Final Fantasy VII, and because I've never beaten it, and it was actually kind of interesting. I've gotten further than I've ever gotten before, and I've also realized just how little I've actually completed of the game when I first played it as a kid. So yeah, good question. Any suggestions? Okay, suggestions. So let's quickly. So the Steam sale's going on right now. So right now is actually a great time, fantastic time to get into a game. My question to you, preferably not something high fantasy. Okay. So I'm gonna have to ask you a couple of questions. I'm gonna have to tailor my recommendations here. So are you wanting to dive into another RPG, or are you wanting to dive into a different genre altogether? Do you like strategy games? Do you like shooters, like competitive shooters or arena shooters, or do you like survival games, or gosh, there's like action games? Like, what are you into? And so not high fantasy, okay. I think of preferably, like, it would be good to get you something short so that you can actually play something that's like quick, fast paced, something that's like really different from Baldur's Gate 3. So let me take a look at something. Let me take a look at a couple of different things. So number one, let's look at well, actually, let's see if this is on sale or not. I prefer to make a recommendation on something that's going to be. Oh, see, it's not on sale. That's rather interesting. The big Steam sale is going on right now, but this is not on sale. That's weird. Because I was going to say Armored Core, very different experience, fast-paced, sci-fi setting. The only problem is that it's not on sale right now. It's still full price, which really sucks. You actually want to play something with somebody, it would be nice. So like a multiplayer game. Okay. So again, with somebody. Let's take a look at how I've categorized things a little bit. Well, actually, okay. Here's a couple of ones. So multiplayer. Let's see what's actually multiplayer on my list here. So because I have a ton of favorites of games that I have. So Deep Rock Galactic is a fantastic, nice, chill sort of co-op multiplayer experience. Yeah, I have played all the single player games, but I wouldn't be interested in. Oh, that I would be interested. I see. Well, Deep Rock Galactic, great multiplayer game. It's like a 4-player PvE experience. It's a nice chill game, but it's also not like necessarily brain dead. You're gonna have some fights with bugs and little enemies here and there. It's on sale right now for $10. It usually goes for 30. So there's that. Let's look for another one here. Marvel Rivals. I playing this right now. Hero shooter, third person. It is free to play. It reminds me a lot of Overwatch back when Overwatch used to be good. So there's that. But at the same time, it's also made by CCP, company, and the anti-cheat is a little invasive. So there's that. I have Call of Duty, but that community is toxic. To be honest, most communities are. So like it just depends what you're trying to go for, If you have friends who play MechWarrior 5, I always recommend MechWarrior 5, but that's just because I'm a big giant nerd who likes big giant robots who are clunky and destroy things. So there's that. There is Warhammer 40k Dark Tide. It is a dark science fantasy. It's a weird one. I don't know if you're familiar with 40k at all, but it's not high fantasy. It's a weird sort of like sci-fi retro fantasy. It's weird. I would recommend it though. It is super fun. 4-player co-op. It's almost like Left 4 Dead, but in the 40k universe. It's a lot of fun. It's very much a lot of fun. If you're looking for survival games, Valheim's actually a really fun survival game you can play with friends. I'm pretty sure it's on sale right now. I would not be surprised if it wasn't. Or I would be surprised if it wasn't. Valheim, it is going for $10. What does it normally go for? Why is it still early access? That's interesting. Yeah, so it's 50% off. It's normally 20. It's going for 10. And it's actually, it's a nice chill survival game. You're basically setting up to build yourself a little base and survive. And then once you start getting to that point, then you're going to go and try and go out and take on enemies and take on boss fights and things like that with friends. So I'd recommend co-op specifically. Multiplayer is, in general, has gotten bad with most communities. You say gotten bad like it was never bad before, Raw Dog. I'm old enough to remember the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 lobbies where pretty much every other word out of somebody's mouth was a slur, insult, or whatever. So there's that. So to say that it's gotten bad, I don't know if it's gotten bad per se. It's just, it is what it is. So it has not gotten worse. Dude, it has absolutely not gotten worse. I can agree. It might have gotten different. I don't know if it's gotten worse. I actually have that. I bought it and didn't play it. Oh, dude, you have Dark Tide? Dude, you should play Dark Tide. I would absolutely recommend Dark Tide. It is a very fun co-op game. And particularly if you've got some friends to play, I would recommend playing it. I would absolutely recommend playing it. It's a lot of fun. I'm just trying to see what other co-op games I can recommend, because now I'm gonna go into the games that I have that is co-op. I'm OCD. I'm a giant nerd, but I'm also like super OCD. And I went through my entire Steam library and I organized everything into like a bunch of different categories. And co-op is one of the major categories that I have. And I'm just trying to see what I've spent the most time in. So co-op wise, here's like my top 5 games right now. Stuff that I spent over 100 hours in. No Man's Sky, so you can play that with friends. And they've added co-op missions. Satisfactory is a nice chill like automation building game, sort of survival, sort of not, but it's really chill. And if you're super into like nerdy like Excel spreadsheets, you might be into that. I already mentioned MechWarrior 5. RimWorld's not technically co-op, but it's co-op with a mod. But it's a lot of fun. It's just a little colony sim building game made by like one guy, and it's actually really well done. Mentioned Dark Tide. I've mentioned Deep Rock. Helldivers 2 is another really good one. Terraria is also pretty fun with a couple of people together. Monster Hunter Rise was actually pretty enjoyable. You might question my methods in saying this. Gotham Knights was actually pretty fun. Gotham Knights is actually a pretty fun game. I've only played it solo, to be fair, so I actually don't know what it's like to play in co-op, but I know Raw Dog and Covert Flamingo, who's our other party member for Baldur's Gate, They have been playing both Mingo and Raw Dog. They've been playing some Gotham Knights without me, but that's also because they play when I'm not on. So it is what it is. Just being left out here. No, I'm kidding. But Gotham Knights is actually, it's a lot of fun. Is it as good as the Arkham games? No, but I think it's actually pretty decent. If the Arkham games didn't exist, this would actually be considered far better than it actually is. It's very underrated in my opinion because of that. So I actually agree with you on Gotham Knights. I played it solo and I really want to play it with someone. Yeah, same. It has been a lot of fun. I think I've got like 30 plus hours in the game, and it's enjoyable. Is it the best Batman game ever? No. But is it very serviceable as a 4-player co-op game? Absolutely. We're like, you left us in the dust. But it's a ball. We're loving teaming up on bad guys together. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, me too. 30 hours. Nice. Very cool. So yeah, Raw Dog, we're going to have to try and find some time to play this. I know we're not going to be able to convince Steve to play it. He's just like, no, just garbage. But it's actually fun. Space Marine 2 actually has a pretty decent co-op. Ready or Not was another good one. But I don't have as many hours in it. Yeah. Like those are like the big ones for me on PC. So that's what I can recommend. Like other stuff that's out there, it's not really on my mind, but yeah. I do think we have a winner with Dark Tide. Yeah, I would highly recommend Dark Tide. It is excellent. And I've had a lot of like it. I like the aesthetic better than Dark Tide than Left 4 Dead, because it's basically Left 4 Dead. It's Left 4 Dead, but in a sort of futuristic, sci-fi, but like it's like a retro sci-fi style aesthetic, and I highly recommend it. It's so fun. To be honest, I was actually going to ask you about Hunt Showdown sometime. Our friend group started playing it again, and I don't want to be toxic on it anymore. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? So are you trying to get me to join your friends, or are you trying to ditch your friends for me instead? I'm trying to understand. Can me you play that even with you on PC? I don't know. So what do you have it on? So if you have it on console, I'm curious if it's crossplay or not. A lot of games are these days, which I think is actually phenomenal. I think that's how it should be, particularly for like co-op games. Crossplay is I think probably one of the best things to come out of gaming in like the last decade. Ooh, when did this happen? Okay, so this is last year. Dark Tide patch finally gets us crossplay between Steam and the Microsoft Store. So that's a maybe. That's a big maybe. PS5, I don't think so, unfortunately. Let me double check and see if there's any other. With Dark Tide being on both PC and Xbox Game Pass, whether it's crossplay is even more relevant than ever. Received game-changing patch. It finally adds some build diversity options. Blah blah blah. Added Xbox Game Pass. One burning question is, does Dark Tide have crossplay? Are you gonna be one of those things where it's like you're gonna write an entire article and finally have the answer right at the very freaking end? The answer to whether yeah, it's right at the very end. That's lovely. Has crossplay is a hard yes, and now's the time to play it. But I think it's only between like Xbox and even then, I'm not even sure if it's Xbox, PC or not. So, sorry, man. Yeah, Dark Tide is super fun. I'm sure you can find like a Discord somewhere for it, because there's, yeah, a lot of people like it. So. By the way, how you doing, Dag? I hope you're having a good night. What up, been lurking like a boss? Hey, I appreciate you, Dag. Thanks so much, buddy. The latter. I notice I'm far more positive person when playing with you versus them. Well, thank you, Raw Dog. It's very nice of you to say. Maybe I should start being a douche. I'm sorry, just kidding. I want to see that salty raw dog. Anyway. But yeah, no, I'd be down to play with you sometime. I'm trying to think if I actually don't know if I uninstalled it. No, I still have it. I still have it. It's not updated, but I still have it technically installed. So yeah, man, if you want to play it sometime, let me know. And oh, Risk of Rain 2 is actually another one that's co-op. I would recommend that. I got every game now. I'm all right. I got Ready or Not recently, and it's great. Dude, Ready or Not's fantastic. I'm glad to hear you're doing all right. I saw that you posted in your Discord today, right? Something about you getting your job finally. Very glad to hear that, man. Magus doesn't stream on Mondays. No, he does not. He does not stream on Mondays. I think he streams like every other day of the week though. So Tuesdays through Sundays he streams. Tuesdays is Talking Tuesday, so it goes over like pop culture stuff. Wednesdays and Thursdays is his game, which is right now Cyberpunk 2077. Fridays is Baldur's Gate with me, Raw Dog, and Cobra Flamingo, and then Saturdays and Sundays is co-op night. So if you have a game that he plays, and you seem like you've been in there enough that you'd probably be able to get in without much issues. So I have a list. You have a list? Are you checking it twice? What? I assume it's a list of games, right? Nice. It's a great game. Hard, but fun. Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's a lot of fun. Okay, guys. Let us hop into the game. I'm sorry for taking so long. I sometimes go off on tangents. But it is what it is. So we'll go ahead and actually start playing the game now. Co-op games. Nice. It would be nice to play bowlers with y'all if possible. Yeah, that would be fun, but we are feeling the burn too, so it might be a little while before we play Baldur's Gate again. But yeah, it'd be cool to hang out. Okay. Okay, we are gonna go with oh, it's just the announcement. Okay, we're gonna start focusing on these two right now. So I need to defeat enemies, which I think this one's gonna be the harder one because I hate all those. Well, I don't hate all those characters, but you know, they're DPS. They're filthy DPS, and I'm not as much of a fan. So we'll do that. We'll start, and we'll get going. Y'all are in Act 3, so y'all are ahead of. Yes, we are in Act 3. This is why I say, like, I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping we'll be done with Act 3 in like the next
stepping out of the shadows.
In like the next month or so, and then we'll finally be done. I'm 6.5. Yeah. Yeah, level 6.5. So you're almost not almost. You're about halfway there. You're starting to get like some of the cooler unlocks in terms of feats and things like that. So it's because like I really like like Baldur's Gate a lot, and I think I may have talked about this on one of the Baldur's Gate nights where I've given it kind of a if I were to review it, I would have given it a 9 out of 10. I'm now like rethinking that and re-questioning that after like playing it now twice in the third act. The third act is so like all over the place and spaghetti that it's like it feels like Act 1 and Act 2 is basically half the game, and then Act 3 is the other half of the game. It's kind of ridiculous. Because there's just so much. And I think you can try and like rush the ending once you get to Act 3, but you're gonna go in so underpowered because of that if you do. Yeah, I don't get a lot of XP for killing enemies, like 75 per kill. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like yeah.
That topped me off. Thanks.
Nice. So it all depends on the enemies that you're fighting, but yeah, it can happen where you're going up against guys that you're probably a little overpowered for, and therefore you just don't get a lot of XP. You have to start focusing on like actually just completing quests rather than actually getting XP from kills. So it happens. There was a smoke screen. I couldn't see shit.
Let's go. Help get that vehicle to its destination. So magnificent.
I've only got 1 kill. That's horrible.
Hostiles up front.
What am I doing? Dude, I'm not even...
I guess you are worth the trouble,
War is
Frank.
hell, right, Barnes?
Shit, they're on the point. They're on the point.
That topped me off. Thanks. The Widow's bite is lethal.
Yes, there's a final hit. This is what happens when we push up too far.
This
Risk of
package
Rain
is such
2,
a
Ready or
shock.
Not,
Oh,
Radiant Silver Gun. I've not heard of that one. Left 4 Dead 2. Yeah, Left 4 Dead 2 is great. Sniper Elite 4. Sniper Elite's a lot of fun. I like 4 a lot. Dark Tide, yes. Remnant 1 and 2. I think Ronog got me Remnant 1. I have not played it yet. Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is fun. Sea of Thieves is fun. I played it when it first came out, and I've just lost interest where I just have no interest in coming back to it. It's one of those things. World of Tanks console. Don't Starve Together. Yes. Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight. That's pretty fun. Cuphead. You're right. Cuphead is. I always forget about that. Hello.
I see a red dot. Don't look up.
Oh shit! They put me to sleep.
I'll be ship-shape in no time.
Cuphead, Streets of Rage remake. That was pretty fun. And Battlefield 5.
So
Yeah, sure.
we haven't won yet?
Does completing quests give a lot of XP? Completing quests will generally give you more, like the most XP in one go. So, like, you completed quests, you're going to get anywhere from like 400 to 1,000 XP depending on the size of the quest and things like that. So it does actually, it does matter you actually completing quests, because that completing quests will in fact give you like the most XP.
You're not working alone.
Oh gosh, thank you for the heals.
Spasibo.
Subnautica 2 soon. I never was a fan of Subnautica. And that's not necessarily an issue with the game, it's more of an issue of I don't like, I have too many too much PTSD from like just water levels in like old school classic games where I'm just like, I have no interest in these things anymore.
A long range attack. Watch out.
Every little bit helps. I guess you are worth the trouble, Frank.
Alright, get back here. No, there's 6.
Spy some bad
Don't let
guys.
anything stand in your way.
Damn it, kill that Loki.
Little help, please. So close. This is your big chance.
Goodbye.
No, I'm in control.
That topped me out. Thanks. Good. Many
9.
All of Tajalia. Let's roll.
Dude, we've kind of steamrolled these guys. Holy crap. And this is supposed to be level 3. Wow.
Another epic victory.
Subnautica 2 will be the first good game in the series. Wow, okay. Okay. Also, Far Cry 5 is... The Far Cry games in general are actually pretty good co-op. Gotcha, so when you kill party members, like I did once, you're actually screwing yourself. Yeah, you don't lose people, for sure. But yeah, completing quest lines, that'll actually get you... That'll get you a lot of XP. Lost of bugs and lots of bugs and poor performance and lack of content in the first 2 games. Interesting. So what you're saying is when Subnautica 2 co-op drops, you and I are going to experience abysmal terror together. No, that is actually the opposite of what I'm saying. I think what I'm trying to say is I have no interest in the Subnautica game. I had the first game. I tried it and I did not like it. And again, it's not because the game was bad, it's because I just don't like water bugs.
The right heroes could make all
And particularly when you have a creature that is large and terrifying and guaranteed to kill you, like there's no way to fight it. Nah, I'm out. I can't do it.
I am Groot.
So, lobster bugs. I assume it was a typo. I assume Deg meant to say lots of bugs, but yes. Do you think they intend for Baldur's Gate 3 to be as long as it is? Yes. And I think because it was in because like most of those tabletop RPGs take forever. They all generally do. You know, for most of them, like if you were to like go as quickly as possible, you will generally take at least 60+ hours to beat most tabletop RPGs or CRPGs like that. You know, turn-based strategy type of things. So yeah, I think they sort of intended it to be that way because I think the other 2 games were also very long games. So, oh, that's cool. I said lost of bugs. Yes, you did.
The battle starts in 5.
Oh, hey, Iridium. Oh, I didn't realize that was Iridium.
2, 1.
How's your night going, Iridium? Hope you're having a good night.
Stop them from
What you doing, man?
securing the mission area. It's okay. You need me.
Going all right. Eating dinner. Nice. What are you having for dinner? Oh gosh, Emma. Thank you. Is anybody here on PS5? If so, feel free to add me. Yeah. If anybody does. Oh, I think most people here do play PC, but I'm sure there's people who've got a PS5 that'll be, you know, that play stuff. Thank you, little shark man. I just got launched. Yes, come back. Thank you. Sorry, I'm not really paying attention. I do feel bad. I cut off Thor. That's my bad. No. Well, I mean, maybe, but no. No. I feel bad. I keep cutting Thor off. Wow. Wow, insta-kill on freaking what's her name? Goodbye. Okay, gosh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not paying attention to chat. That's 100% my bad. Let me try and catch up a little bit. I need to drink a protein shake and work out so I don't feel guilty for playing video games for the rest of the night. Yeah, that happens. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm in the wrong spot. I'm in the wrong spot. Thank you. God damn it, I'm first death. Okay, let me... Those Reaper Leviathans are why I refuse to progress the first game. Yep, same here. Gives me the willies. Yep. Rice, teriyaki chicken, and sauteed... Oh, that sounds amazing. Dude, Iridium, can I have some? That sounds good. Okay, is Marvel Rivals dominant on the hero shooter genre, or is Overwatch still the king? Dude, Overwatch went downhill with Overwatch 2. And then, like, Marvel Rivals saw the opening and came in and just took over. I know people still play it, but a lot of those people are, like, the tryhards and, you know, the people who still love the game from, like, the old days. But, like, a lot of people are just so done with Overwatch, with a lot of the changes that they made over the years. And so, like, at this point, I think Overwatch is the game right now for hero shooters. Yeah, Overwatch, not Overwatch, Marvel Rivals is the game for hero shooters, yeah. Overwatch got left in the dust, 100%, yeah. Or Overwatch kind of dying out, yep. And it doesn't help that they made all these promises in terms of like, oh yeah, with Overwatch 2, we're doing that so we can handle a proper co-op and PvE thing, and then they never delivered on it. So, yeah, it happens. I got these different mushrooms from the Japanese market. Nice. I'd eat more mushrooms if the stores around me had them. Really? They're just out of mushrooms? That's interesting. Is it a better game than Overwatch? I believe so. Well, I believe it right now, because it's not perfectly balanced. It's right now 6 teams. You can choose whatever. There's no like sort of forced role fill or anything like that. You only have 2 main queues. Well, 3 main queues, technically speaking. You've got practice against AI, you have quick play, and then you have actual ranked, and that's it. And they do have like a couple of like little offshoot and event modes and things like that, but it's mainly those 3. And they haven't done a lot to try and overly balance. Like they have done some balancing, but they haven't like overbalanced it to hell, to where characters just don't feel like the same characters anymore. So, in my opinion, like this feels like Overwatch. What Overwatch should be, this type of shooter. Now, the only real difference is that it's a third-person shooter rather than first-person shooter, but beyond that, it feels like how I used to remember Overwatch used to be when it first came out, and how much fun I had with the game. So as of right now, it feels better. I think it's on par with how Overwatch was originally. I don't know if it's necessarily better than that, but with the way Overwatch is now, it is way better than that. I'm probably not explaining it very well, but that's how it feels like to me. So, ooh, and I have enough for the battle pass. There's 100 more of the blue coins. Thank you. Hey, Fubi, how you doing, buddy? Hug the Fubi. Hope you're having a good night, buddy. I got these different, well, like my grocery stores only have button mushrooms and portobellos. Okay, I see. Do you not like the portobellos? Because those are like, I think, some of my favorite. And it's what I generally get when I go to the store. I get like the baby portobello mushrooms. They're really good. Gotcha. I put like 100 hours into Overwatch 1 and do most of those. I know, right? I used to play that a lot with my buddy Jupiter when we were still in college, and we both just kind of lost interest with the game. Kind of together and separately at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, we used to play a bunch of Overwatch 1, but then we just like moved away from it. It's just sad. Particularly as like they had done such a good job with it. And then I don't know if it's just that enough people rotated out of their development team and a bunch of newbies came in and they're like, well, we want to change the game to what we want it to be. And then they started doing a bunch of stupid shit. So it just is what it is.
You'll need a top-notch
I played it every day for months. I believe it. Yeah, a lot of people did.
Stepping out of the shadows.
Portobellos are good, overpriced though. Oh, interesting. I'm trying. Although I suppose it just depends on the area, but we normally go for. So we normally buy most of our mushrooms from Costco, and we get the. They have a big bundle pack that you can get for like. I don't know the price actually. That's normally what we do when we get mushrooms. We'll get a pack of that. We'll either do that or we'll have them. We'll get them white mushrooms that they have. We've got some shiitake mushrooms from Costco as well, actually.
30 seconds before you attack.
And they're
Get
interesting.
ready.
I like them, but they're a little rubbery.
You got out of the astral plane?
What could Marvel Rivals improve on? Right now, their biggest issue is their matchmaking.
There's a lot of that going on.
Their matchmaking is kind of
Sorted out.
weird, and there's been a lot of talk about winners and losers queues, where people have talked about how.
Starts in 5.
Particularly, I don't know if it's in ranked specifically or if it's also in quick play, but they've talked about specifically in ranked where if you win like 2 games, or sorry, not if you win, if you lose 2 games, you have to stop playing. You have to stop playing and switch to a different queue or even just like shut off the game completely, because if you've lost 2 games, likelihood that you're in a loser's queue is very high. And then at that point, like there's really not much you can do. You're just gonna be match made with other people who suck. And they've kind of talked about it where they've basically admitted that, yeah, that's what they're doing. Ow. So that is the only like real complaint. Obviously there's also issues with like, you know, toxicity and whatnot, but that's sort of like every multiplayer game. Every competitive multiplayer game kind of has that, where it's either the opposite team getting bitchy because they've lost, or getting bitchy because they've won. Or potentially your own teammates constantly like blaming everybody else for their own essentially poor performance. You know,
Going all the way
so
up in the web?
like I'm generally somebody who if I'm losing, I'm mostly gonna be like, yeah, I could have done this better. I could have done that better. I could have done, you know, I could have had better positioning, or I could have done better with healing, or I could have done better with damage. I never immediately go, oh, it's my teammates that suck. I started doing that more now because all my teammates are the ones complaining about everybody else. I'm like, okay, I'll just complain about you then. But that happens a lot, where there's like a bunch of brain dead DPS players and they're like, we were losing, not enough heals, not enough tanks or whatever, but then they don't ever play anything else. So but I think overall they've done a really good job with it. That's not that bad. That could actually be fixed with patch. Absolutely. I think the issue is that it's a feature, not a bug. You know what I mean? Get back here. Thank you.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Get back here, shark.
R&R and a box. Target neutralized.
Goodbye, Jeff. Oh, that's only my 2nd kill. What? Wow, okay. I don't know, that's... Dude, I don't know what's going on, man. Everybody's just, like, pushing so hard right now. Oh, shit. We're dead.
I am ready to put on a show.
Damn it! The Luna.
I unleash the Vishanti's power. Do your worst.
That's what? Get out! No! Gosh.
Keep going.
That was horrible.
Just embrace the light.
Lights out.
Back where I belong. Please, nobody tell Spider Ham about this place.
Oh, Spider Ham. That's a reference.
Follow the web. There is no turning back now.
Okay, I need to start playing better because I'm playing like shit right now.
My time to shine against the world.
Well, my man, I have got to go to bed. I have to get up at 6 for work. Wow, dude. I don't envy you. I wish you the best of luck with that, man. Your stream tomorrow. Thanks for answering my questions. Very glad to answer that. I hope I gave you some good recommendations. I'm always a little biased with certain games. I know that not everybody enjoys the games that I select, but yeah, I hope I gave you some good ideas. So yeah, man, have a good night, Fatal Drum, and good luck with work tomorrow, and hopefully I'll see you around, man.
You need to teach me that spell, Steven.
Hey, Nori Pete, how's your night going, buddy? What you been up to, man? Stop with it. I killed Loda. Alright, dude, that's all I care about. Oh shit. No, don't exile me. Damn it. I watched F1 today. Ooh, nice. Did you like it? Was it good? Wow.
Brother,
wow.
What's that?
What do you mean, ew?
What's that, brother?
Give me crap for how I died. I did die pretty horribly.
Let the darkness take
My aim sucks right now.
next time. Nobody can
Yay, I got a kill. Yay, I got another kill. And 6. What's the actual missions right now? Which I still got another 9 to get. If you like Top Gun Maverick and you want the type of stuff but Formula 1 cars, you will like it. Story's basic, nothing special, but I really enjoyed it. Dude, you know what? There needs to be more of that. I think there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having a good serviceable movie that's just fun and some decent action, because I assume that's what it is, right? You know. Ow. And I don't think we have enough of that these days, so I'm perfectly fine with that. That seems like that would be something that I would actually be fun to go and see in the theater. So, yeah. It's made by the same director who did Top Gun Maverick. Okay, that's awesome. Well, I wasted that. Run away, run away, run away. Get some healing.
not worth wasting magic on you. Darkness. A journey into mystery, yes. Ride.
Woo! Never miss.
Gosh, my aim.
Behold the god of thunder!
Some bad guys. Plasma? Nice shot. If I do say so myself.
Double KO. Yes. There we go.
The maelstrom has taken them.
Okay, that's better. That's better. No action in like shoot gun, but yeah, no, but like I would consider racing movies somewhat action. So, but yes, I get what you're saying. I still need to watch Top Gun Maverick. It was good. I liked it a lot. The car scenes are out of this world good. I would 100% believe that. I kind of played like crap, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. I forgot to actually upvote people, but whatever. I need to see what the missions are. So I still need to get 5 more with this one, and I still need to do more there, so. What the hell? Dark and darker? Raw Dog, what is this image you sent me? Why? Raw Dog, is this what you were EOing? If that's the case, I believe it. Yeah, that's weird that they're doing Dark and Darker's doing Twitch drops right now. It's weird. There's a lot of people are not happy with the. So they removed Dark and Darker. If you guys are not familiar with that game, it's like it's an extraction shooter, but it's like a high fantasy like RPG extraction shooter. So it's not really even a shooter, but it's a really interesting take on it, and I liked it a lot. But I like the fact that you had multiple queues. You could do a solo queue where it's just you against other solo players. You could do a duos queue where you and a friend could go up against other people and their friend, or you have a 3-man team. But they've removed the duo queue and the solo queue, so now all you have is a 3-man team, and that's it. That's the only queue that's available. So you can either play with randoms or you can play on yourself and be immediately at a disadvantage because of that. It's very frustrating that they did that, and I uninstalled the game because of it. I just can't. I can't do it anymore. So, yeah. So the fact that they're trying to bring players back, and a lot of players have actually downvoted the game because of it. Yeah, so them trying to use Twitch drops to bring people back is really weird. Really, really weird. No, I didn't do the... It was... It's just Twitch drops for Dark and Darker up to 11 hours. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh, Iridium did the EU. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh, it was a film. Does the car scenes are out of this world. How this film does a lot of that. Yeah. Made about Tom Cruise. Which one? Top Gun Maverick or F1? F1 is not. F1's Brad Pitt, actually, but yes. If I had a friend who was like, we should go see this, or let's go see a movie, I'd recommend seeing it and happily watch it again. Like, really? See, now that says a lot, actually. Being willing to rewatch a movie again, that actually says a lot to, like, how well it will do, in my opinion, so. Okay, keep going, shall we? So I need to get 5 more kills with Black Widow, and then I can switch over to tank again. I like Groot. He's actually a really good offensive tank. Tank. Oh my gosh.
Stepping out of the shadows.
My favorite online argument I had recently was about SBMM. Wait. SBMM. And how about it makes games worse? And it was like, yeah, that's why every game that doesn't have it fails. Oh, skill-based matchmaking. Interesting. I think it can make or break it. I think is the issue. And
Get ready.
Yeah.
Controlling minds seems like a skill that allows for unlimited discretion. And yet
I think it makes games better. I agree with that. And certainly it can cause problems for games when they don't have it done right. Most players are not as good as they think they are. I think that is also one of the biggest problems. Most players think that they're the bestest ever when they're not. So it is just one of those things, you know.
Here they come.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks.
Goodbye. Thank you. gonna focus on taking the point right now. Got 3 so far. I just need 2 more, and then I can switch to Groot or something.
That topped me off. Thanks.
Why am I whiffing? Stop whiffing.
Bogies, here they come.
This is why I generally don't play snipers in these types of games. No, I was just about to get the orb. Oh gosh. Hey, Toon, how you doing, buddy? Hope you doing all right?
So we haven't won yet?
That's all ego. I don't win because of bad skill-based matchmaking when if F average is high gold, low plat, as many players are low gold, low, yeah. Agreed. You are not wrong when you say that. There's unfortunately a lot of that where people overestimate how good they are, underestimate how bad they are. Oh my god, that venom was right in my face and I didn't even realize it. Yep, it's my bad. Using League because I know their numbers, yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like gold 1 to plat 4 would be the middle, yeah. Rocket League's kind of similar as well. Like most players are generally like gold, maybe plat 1.
Supernova!
Stop dodging. I'm very bad at this. Oh gosh. If you're dying.
Extermination!
Shit. Ooh, I got him.
Friends, gather around. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Oh shit. No.
Let's cook some more. The sniper's been torn.
So we haven't won yet?
Just to double check. Yep. We gotta get to the point. Get on the point, guys. Come on.
We're headed underground. Stay close.
Thank you.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Back to your
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
gone and already forgotten.
I can't see you. I can't shoot you if I can't see you.
Supernova!
Shit. Yes! I'll take that. That was stupid. Oh gosh.
It's up to us to safely deliver this essence and prevent Null's rise.
Stand down! Again!
Someone's againning, and I'm glad they're on our side.
The vehicle reached a
Kill that venom.
checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Again!
Yes, goodbye.
Thanks.
Gosh, I'm missing all those shots. Let's go. Thank you. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. No, no, no pull. Please no pull.
We have our mission. Stop Null no matter what.
Shit. I'll wait for that to go down, then I'll use my ult.
Don't let anything stand in your way.
Plasma! Burst! Fish in
Goodbye.
White Queen, mind control.
There's a double KO.
Just leave it to me.
Also have to kind of get my eye in as well.
Oh, I need assistance.
Ah, shit. No. Gosh. Of course, I could just be completely whiffing. So there's that too.
Friends, gather around. This is a big
Stay close.
Thank you. I'm just one tap him. The torch is gonna have it out for you after this. Yeah. It's not against real players though. It's a bot match. You know, I'm just trying to, because I do not play as Black Widow generally speaking. So this is just a bot match just to do the missions that I know are gonna be obnoxious to do in real players. So. That would be clippable. That would too. Would be clippable if this is against people. This is not against people, unfortunately. There we go.
Thanks. We're headed underground. Stay close.
Are the bots harder than hard? It is the hardest bots, but it is not. In my opinion, even the hardest bots are not as good as players. Like it's good for you to learn a character's kit. But it's not necessarily like the best for like really practicing the game. But it's good for like if you have to run some quests that are a little obnoxious, or if you have to play with a character that you're not as familiar with. It's a viable option if you have to do that kind of thing. Well, that's not where I wanted to be. Of course, right now our team is just getting shit on, so we could lose this. We could lose this. We had like a really good momentum, and then yeah. Ours or theirs?
The Widow's bite is lethal. Plasma! First!
Thank you.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Extermination!
Are you kidding me right now? Come on, guys. Can we get a good push? These are bots. We should not be losing like this.
60 seconds left. Get that vehicle moving again.
That is interesting that there's a Mantis with only 3 kills. Normally Mantis is like an attack DPS, so.
Back to fighting strength.
Goodbye 1. Goodbye number 2. Get on the point, please.
Stay close.
We're not to lose. Why are we not on the point, guys? There we go. He's finally dead. Oh my gosh. Thank you. On the point, please. I don't want to lose this. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Another epic victory. Big win.
Most likely the Jeff. Okay. Jeff wins. Because reasons. 20k healing. That's actually impressive. That is impressive. Okay, so there's the most obnoxious mission done, for sure. What is happening? Ooh, okay. I'll take it. I don't want to equip it, but I'll take it. Jeff's new kicks. I like it. Just checking all the streams to make sure that everything's up and running. Very nice. Everything looks good. Nice emotes there. Okay, and then what mission? What's the other mission? Okay. Do 15,000 damage with Groot. That's easy. Like, I played one game with Groot and we got halfway through, so. We'll do one more. Once I'm finally done with that, maybe we'll switch over to some quick play. Because the obnoxious missions are out the way.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I am Groot.
Probably another pro is I am downloading Motorsport Manager again because really, dude, that's actually impressive. If a movie's gonna get you like so into something that you're like, I gotta play this game that I had before because I enjoyed the movie so much. Again, that really speaks to like how good the movie is. So it's impressive. That actually does mean that the movie's actually probably very decent.
30 seconds.
And again, the way you described it, it sounds like a lot of the old school like blockbusters from like the 2000s where, you know, they weren't really anything special when it came to the story, but they were fun, they were high energy, and you know, they were a great popcorn flick to go and just hang out and watch. You know, you can go with your friends and go watch it. You know, so it's something that we don't see enough of anymore with what modern Hollywood is doing. So I think that's cool. I think that's very good to hear. I want to say it did like 100, like, because their first box office was right now, right? So I want to say they got like 100 million in like the first weekend. I could be 100% wrong on that. Stop jumping. Get back here, alien girl. There we go. Now you're... Thank you. Yeah, it's not a masterpiece, but it's fun. Exactly. And I've said this already, but I gotta say it again. We don't have enough just fun movies. Let's have fun movies again, please. Dude, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to cut him off.
We are undefeatable.
And it's not all jokes and fun like Marvel. 57 in the US and 89 international. Yeah, and that's generally like on par for like a, you know, what would be considered a good movie, you know. I'm more curious about like what's the budget, you know, because whether or not it's a success really matters on whether or not it's actually whether or not it's a success was dependent on what its budget is, you know. So they made 100 million, 150 million or something like that in the first weekend. What's their budget? If their budget is 150 million, it's actually not bad. They'll probably end up breaking even. Just depends on, you know, how well they can maintain the audience.
Fire. Good news. Stand show we're scoop free.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
I'm just shooting at random crap now. Whoa, that was a... I wonder if somebody joined. By Loki.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
There's the man. Doing what you're
How are you not in that? Kill that Iron Man, please. Somebody, thank you.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
taking requests.
So not bad. Yeah, it's probably gonna have legs internationally because F1 is big over there. Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm surprised they were even able to get 50 million, to be honest, in the U.S. because, you know, Formula One isn't as big here, right? So I am impressed that they were able to get that. Ow.
You see, this is why I protect my flesh.
Movie's also produced for Apple TV, though. Which, I mean, all things considered, actually, it's impressive that they even made that much. And in that case, because generally day and date releases with streaming, because I think it does have that, generally does not result in good performance at the theaters, you know, because people are just like, I could spend $45 to go see this with a friend, or I could just watch it at home with a bunch of people, you know. Damn it. So it doesn't need to perform quite as well because for them it's like bonus dad to their exclusive content. Kind of. I mean, I think they make most of their money from the theaters, though. I don't think they make nearly as much money from actually like streaming.
Maximum pulse.
The moon.
Are you kidding me? Sorry, I'm not paying attention. Damn it!
This is your big chance.
Spider Zero here up to the web. Done. Game done. Tony. Where there's one up there, probably more.
Nope, no exterminate for you.
I don't think that's the welcome. Got one in my sights. Pulse charge. Fire.
Okay, that's the one way to handle Groot.
Suit looks good on you, Tony.
There it is.
Coming through.
Another epic victory.
Okay, there we go. I'm always surprised Netflix doesn't do that as well. Aren't they the ones that are making the new Karate Kid movie with Jackie Chan and the guy who plays the Russo? And I know that's going to be in theaters, and I really want to actually go see that. I very much like the Cobra Kai show, and you know I'm a fan of the original Karate Kid. So I don't know who's producing that movie, but I was under the impression that was like a Netflix property. So I thought they were kind of in charge of that. So I don't know. Put your stuff in the theaters, then put it on streaming like 6 months later. Not even, yeah. Not even like, don't do a date and date release with streaming. Do it like, okay, we're gonna release it for say like 2 months in the theaters. Let's do 2 months in the theaters. It'll stay in the theaters after that if you still want to see it, or you can go see it on streaming after that. But like, yeah, give it some time to breathe in the theaters and let it actually do well. Now, I do think that the reason why a lot of companies don't is because most of their stuff they produce for their streaming is not good, and so it won't make the money back. And I think the reason why they do make these movies for streaming is because they can obfuscate sort of like how much money they spent, how much money they actually are going to make off of it, because they generally know it's not that good. So, isn't that Karate Kid also going to bring back Will Smith's kid? I don't know. From like all the trailers that I've seen, Will Smith's kid is not going to be part of that. The Mr. Han, I think it's Mr. Han. Was Jackie Chan's character. Like, Jackie Chan's character is bringing another student. Another student has come from China to New York, and he has come over to New York as well to try and help him. But apparently he somehow knows Mr. Miyagi and knows that who that kid is getting involved with, he's fighting karate kids. Now he knows, you know, like Kung Fu, Wing Chun, whatever the hell he knows it's not karate. And so he's been sort of challenged to fight in this karate tournament, but he doesn't know karate. And so that's why he's going to, why Jackie Chan's character is gone to LaRusso and Miyagi-Do to try and get him to go and teach him how to do that, right? How to do Miyagi-Do for the competition. That's sort of like the idea about it. He's already like a martial arts, wouldn't quite say master, but he's trained in martial arts to begin with. So I don't know. But as far as I'm aware, Will Smith's kid is not in it. From all the trailers that I've seen, there hasn't been any connection there. So I don't know. Maybe my mind flickered into PTSD mode and autofilled with the new kid as Smith. Here's the thing. I actually liked, I did not hate. I actually liked the Karate Kid with Jackie Chan and Will Smith's kid. I think Will Smith's kid actually did a decent job with it. Was it as good as the original? No. Was it even as good as, say, the Cobra Kai show? No. But I thought it was actually pretty decent. I know.
Brother,
I know. You're not going to like it, but...
what's that?
Yeah.
What's that, brother?
So... I'm sorry if this hurts your feelings.
Jones, put a chicken in it and make her lame and gay.
Which also they didn't put a chicken in it and made her lame and gay. They didn't do that in that Karate Kid movie. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. Mr. Han, it was Mr. Han. But yeah, I do find it interesting that they've decided to like merge the movies, bring it all together, tie Cobra Kai now to like pretty much every other Karate Kid movie, now including the Mr. Han one. The only one that they haven't actually tied together is the next Karate Kid. They have not brought in Hilary Swank's character, Julie Pierce, which, to be fair, they did kind of put a chick in it. I don't know if they made her lame and gay, but they did put a chick in that one. Whether or not, you know, I remember that one as a kid, and I didn't hate it. I liked it. It wasn't bad. To all those affected, we're sorry. I won't abuse it. No, you can if you want. Okay, what did we get? Not that one. Wait. I got it. I got the Future Foundation, Mr. Fantastic. Also, you know what's weird for me? I don't necessarily like this version of him. Partly because the costume doesn't really look like the Future Foundation costume. Like, it kind of looks like it. It looks like they definitely pulled some inspiration from it, but they're also like, we're just gonna kind of go sort of loosey-goosey with the actual costume design. Not that it looks bad, it just doesn't really look like the costume is my issue with it. So I'm gonna equip it though because I'm a dingus. So do that. This will now give me the reason to actually like purchase the premium. It's still got like 10 days left. I might actually do that. I might actually purchase the premium. That would unlock now a significant portion of the different things that I can get for this battle pass. The only thing I don't have is I don't have that yet. I'm sure I'll probably get there eventually. So we'll see. Did I complete the mission? I did not complete the mission. That's rather interesting. Okay. Well, one more. and then we'll finally move on to something else. You're more of a Future Foundation Spidey, aren't you? Yeah. I thought they actually did a really good job with the Future Foundation Spidey costume. Is it my favorite costume? No, but I do think they did a good job with it. You son of a bitch. How dare you? How dare you? Now I gotta see what other... Hawkeye, Winter Soldier, Iron Fist. We're gonna fist some iron here. Also, that might be my favorite Iron Fist costume. It looks really good, and it matches the costume from the comics. I'm here for it. Probably not even remotely upset that they gave Venom. Oh no, I did. I am upset that they gave Venom to Cap. I thought that was Venom, to be honest. I thought that was a weird Venom costume when I first saw it. So like, when you said, I'm like, what? When you said, oh yeah, that's weird that they're giving Venom to Cap. I'm like, what are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. And then I looked into it further. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, you're right. That's weird. That's really weird. Why not give the Venom? Why not give a Venom suit to Spidey? I don't know. It's weird. It is very weird.
No, we will save it together.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Forgot to reply to it that I don't think Steve and... What? Hold on. I forgot to reply to it that I don't think Steve in good conscience would bond with a symbiote. Too dangerous to tempting. So it's happened in the past, but he didn't actively like choose to bond to it. He was forced into it.
Almost bowed out. Bless me, soul.
Wrong button.
Punch that talking tree into splinters.
So yeah, I don't think he would. I don't think he would intentionally do it, but it has happened in the past. And it's because, like, symbiotes came out of nowhere and essentially forcefully bonded with Steve. Who did he get stuck in a mind cell with? Carnage? Not Carnage, just some random symbiote. Because, like, it was a... I think there was one that happened in the 90s, and then there's one that happened in the 2000s. And, yeah, it was a weird set of circumstances, and it just sort of like happened. And it was just some random symbiote. I think in both cases it wasn't like any sort of known symbiote. It was just a random symbiote creature.
Immortality has its perks.
This time I need healing.
Does the strength of the host affect the strength of the symbiote? That's a good question. I don't know. Miranda Crossgrove. Interesting. Yeah, I know, right? I also had to go look it up because I'm not as familiar with the symbiote, because it was in, I think it was the one that happened in the 90s, which is I think what they're pulling it from. That was from a random, or it was from one of the Spider-Man offshoot comics. I think it was Spectacular Spider-Man from the 90s. And I don't think it was like a cross. I don't think it was a cross sort of like event where, you know, Cap had a comic and whatever. It's just sort of like, oh, the Spider-Man comic sort of existed. Even though I was in that Groot ult, I still got a kill. That's funny.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Really going to help that thing get there. Or we could just go focus on kills, because why not? Shame on you for not auto-punching people to death. I know, right? I thought I did auto-punch people to death. Ow, gosh, what? Wow, wasted my ult, but okay. I would believe so. Venom got web slinging from Spidey. Yes. I think, yeah, I do think the abilities of the gosh, yeah, let's please, thank you. Yeah, I do think the abilities of the host does affect the abilities of the symbiote, but I think that's more of like the things that they can do, not necessarily like how much strength they have. I don't know.
Let's put it to good use.
Strong together.
Almost about out.
I'll patch you up.
Oh, shame on you for auto-aim punching people to death. No.
Right, Adam?
It's happened to me so many times. It's about time I had fun once with it.
That's it. Don't let anything stand in
Damn you for exiling me.
a nice deep freeze.
Now is targets. Our foes have arrived. Supernova! I'm hulking out! Here's how you shoot!
Almost about out.
Damn it, Hulk.
I require some aid.
Some help.
Don't mind me. Hey, Teeny! Enjoy the fire!
Extermination! By the eye of...
Got it. Nobody cares about you, Doctor Strange. There we go.
Moonlight placed an onk. No more onk.
Thank you.
So this is like Mill's chi. Talking about dark.
What if a symbiote bonded with Thanos while he has his gauntlet? Well, I don't think he can, like, he doesn't absorb, like, he can learn abilities, but I don't think he can absorb, like, the power of the stones without the Infinity Stones themselves, you know? Like, even if he did bond with Thanos when he had the helmet, or the gauntlet, I don't think that would, like, give him infinite powers without the gauntlet, if that makes sense.
Rise, my
Us against the world.
There we go. That was the worst. I'm getting deja vu from that one time Phazon and I debated symbiotes on your stream. Yeah. If it were Carnage, everyone would be screwed because Thanos would just dominate her. Yeah. Venom, on the other hand, it's a struggle for control. I mean, that's the other. I don't know if Thanos could actually be dominated like that. That is actually a rough question because I think he has such an indomitable will. I don't know if he'd actually be able to, you know, be dominated like that. That was dumb of me. I did that horribly.
Extermination!
The Iron Fist still burns.
Okay, I'm actually gonna switch to something else. Let me switch to Moon Knight just to
Friends call me Mark.
get a half decent.
Or Stephen.
You know what? I haven't done badly with Iron Fist, so.
Hit the ox.
Thank you very much.
Oh shit.
Us against the world. It's the grand finale.
Watch your back.
An onk. Hey, that's my trick. Let's get beneath the surface and finish Null. Thought I would hook him.
A nice deep freeze.
Somebody heal me. Thank you.
Rise, my friends.
Extermination!
Why? Thank you.
Second chances open.
The moon haunts you. All right, that feels better.
There we go.
Say good night. Time for...
Get on the point. Gosh. Yeah, I don't think I've actually seen someone play as Iron Fist before until now. I'm not a good I'm not a good Iron Fist player. I was just doing that just for the mission because it was the only character I was like, this might be worth playing. This is a horrible placement for that.
Rise and fall.
Little pieces of keyhole.
Only 60 seconds left.
You're welcome.
The wounds are gone. Thanks.
They're shooting at us from afar.
Rise and
That one hurts. Hits the
Oh, come on.
Down to 30 seconds.
Did we win? Tell me we won.
Another epic victory.
Oh my god, that was stupid. Okay. I did horribly, but it is what it is. So we will now switch over. I can actually finally start playing what I normally play, which is support. I'm generally much better at doing that than playing this crap. So playing DPS. I don't mind playing tank, but when I have to play DPS, and there are very few characters that I actually do legitimately well with, and yeah. Okay, with that said, we are going to take a very quick break. I recommend you guys take this chance to stand up, stretch, go use the restroom, go get something to eat or drink, do whatever you guys need to do. We'll be back very shortly, and I will hopefully see you guys in just a second. There we go. I'll see you guys soon. let's get back to it. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. I hope you guys had a good break. I certainly did. You guys had a chance to stand up, stretch, go do whatever you need to do. But we are back, and we're gonna be switching over to actual quick play now. We have the obnoxious missions out of the way.
Are you serious?
It's a good one.
Where?
I like it.
Where?
Where, Dwight?
Where, Dwight?
Seems like you already know where. That's a good one to come back to. So, we are, now that we have those missions done and out of the way, or at least the obnoxious ones, I don't mind, you know, doing the others in quick play. Well, let's switch over to some quick play and actually have some fun against real people. And we'll see what we can do with that. So, also, I should probably switch the game sound back on. Pause the Spotify music. I like the Spotify music a lot, but I do want to hear the actual things in game. My other question is, do I try and push? Do I push for gold? Do I play comp and try and push for gold and get that golden Emma and golden Ultron skins? I kind of wish I could also like preview them as well, just to see what they look like. Maybe we do that. Maybe we play in comp. See how well this goes. Probably gonna be horrible, but it is what it is. So, my comp is gonna be a little longer matches too. So
Pick your hero or
won't be
villain.
too bad.
I'm not judging.
I can go rocket. Really? Really? You guys are gonna leave me to be the only healer? Thank you. Gosh. That would've been horrible if I was the only healer. That would've been really bad. How is it only Monday? That's a good question. That is a good question. Although, I will say this. It is Monday, but it is the 30th of June.
You can count on me.
We are halfway through 2025.
Get ready.
Just think about that. We are actually halfway through 2020. It feels like 2025 has gone fast, gone by so quick. It's kind of ridiculous. Like it's crazy to think about. It just feels like the other day when it was like January 1st. We're just in 2025, and now we're like halfway through already. And Friday is good holiday. Yes, yes it is. For my brain, for whatever reason, said good holy day. I'm like, what? Good holiday. Yes, that is correct. 4th of July. Best holiday ever.
I was a little messed up there. Needed that boost. Watch out, turrets armed. Someone scratch my back. I am badly harmed. Turrets destroyed. I have suffered severe damage.
Oh, we got a tank. We got a tank.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Someone help me! Oh my gosh. I should get a steak. You should get a steak. I want a steak. That's for sure.
Don't let them take it. Rockets, launch it again. I'll patch you, Doc. Rocket and
Capture the mission area.
relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
Perhaps I should be.
You're ready for action. Needed that boost. All guys down. Dibs on the
Wow, okay.
I'm back.
So our team's not going to push. That's nice. Although I would wait. I would wait. You guys are idiots.
Armor packed here.
That is not what I wanted either. Oh my gosh, they will destroy that. Shit. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?
Judge, jury,
Hold on. There's a reason for that, right? Cause like when we were kids, the year's like 1/15th of your life. Yeah, that's true. I can't out heal damage if there's. Oh my gosh. Thankfully, I was able to get the.
The moon haunts you.
Arcs symbolize life. Therefore, I destroy them.
I'll patch you up.
Guys, oh my gosh. The only thing I can do is to help us push forward. Holy crap. Oh. Yeah, now year's like 1/37th, yeah. So it's basically shorter because compared to, yeah, you're right. You're right. What's your favorite cut of steak? Ribeye. Nice thick cut ribeye. Oh, 100% every time, without fail. How well done? Medium rare.
Before you attack.
Yeah, I like a good medium rare. I like it pink, but I don't like it like too raw. So.
But what made you crawl out from under your rock?
There are so many powerful souls here, and
Must have been a while. I vaguely remember this. Hey, Darth Vader, how's your night going, buddy?
But on my watch, everybody lives.
As you get older, the days feel longer and the years just blink by. Yeah, there's some truth to that.
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
So we're just gonna lose, right?
When you're surrounded by gods,
We've just given up winning, and we're just like, nah, let's lose. Gonna go out this way.
render me assistance. This is a nice spot. You're welcome. See, I'm Clark and helpful. Follow the enemy.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
No, the reload! Oh, come on. So we're just gonna lose then. I think they're just gonna. Okay.
You're welcome.
Nice, nice, nice.
Armor packed here.
enemies. Perfect.
Judge, jury, executioner.
Oh, dude, you can't push up like that. I can't protect you from there.
Bless the healing arts.
I still need you. You're welcome.
Why would I need healing?
Control seized.
You're an idiot. That's why. There we go. I'm starting to get assists.
Oh, someone scratch my back. I'll patch you up.
No more hiding, Punisher.
See, I'm Clark and helpful. We got company. You're welcome.
You'll want to protect your rear.
Your god is suffering. This is real firepower.
Extermination.
Us against the world. Area. Keep going.
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap. See? You're welcome. Someone scratch my back.
Damn it, I can't boost away.
Battlefield ready again. Things are gonna be different this time. Yeah.
There we go. There we go. No, 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 no. Do not. No, 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 no.
The area's almost yours. Control lost.
You wait for the
Your team's
venom.
Capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Patch you up.
I am barely harmed.
Armor packed here. Pay up. I still
Both healers out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Almost done squatting power. Nice.
Maximum pulse!
Oh, dude, venom.
You're welcome. Needed that boost. That fucking hurt.
Judge! Jury! Executioner!
You're welcome.
Control seized.
Those guys are about to shoot at us. That's right. Everything is mine.
Oh my gosh. It's nice that the team has decided to come together.
Little pieces of keyholes everywhere.
There we go. Okay, let's quickly catch up with chat. Inked Blade. So is this something like Fortnite? No. This is closer to Overwatch. So it's a 6v6 hero shooter. Each player chooses a different hero, and then we're basically fighting over points, or we're fighting to escort something to another. So, yeah, exactly, Iridium, just like Overwatch.
30 seconds before
Let me try and catch what chat.
Will not fall on my watch.
Hey, Hawkeye.
Yeah, we're being sneaky over here. Yeah, exactly, right. I also had a mini panic attack as my Windows key got stuck down just enough to not allow my keyboard to type. Oh gosh, that's terrifying. Yeah. All of a sudden, spotting power. Nice. Always survey the landscape before making an entrance. Yes. Very true.
the battle starts in 5.
Oh, I should make surf and turf with like 4th stake. Oh, dude, that sounds amazing. But also, how's your night going, Nick Blade? I hope you're doing all right.
Got it?
What you been up to?
Call me a raccoon. We're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I like it a lot. It reminds me of like what Overwatch used to feel like back in the day when it was actually like fun to play.
Get in there.
Time to reap some souls.
Yes, indeed. And it's all like Marvel characters as well, which I do appreciate. And I think they've done a really good job of also like designing the characters as well. Not every skin is amazing, but a lot of it's really good.
Mission area is yours.
That's right. Everything is mine. You're welcome. Spot?
Spidey, get some healing, dude. Oh shit. Thank you. Take out the tank.
This is real firepower.
Thing is that pushing. And there goes Hulk. Get rid of that shit. Take out the healer. Come on, there we go. Going well. I hope yours is going well too. Me working late. It happens. Sorry to hear that, but I hope you're at least having a good time at work. And hey, you're here too, so there's that.
Careful, Anon. Might be others.
Oh gosh. I should probably put that down, shouldn't I?
I still need you.
My night's going good. Been a long. I myself had a fairly long day at work, but it was a good day. It was nice and productive, and we got things taken care of. So, at least making the proper steps to what we needed done. Oh gosh, and then they just instant killed me. That's nice.
That feels better.
I think it's funny that. So I'm pretty sure this game is what caused them to do that. This game is what forced Overwatch 2 to bring back the 6v6 open queue. I think without Marvel Rivals, they would not have done this.
You get a web, and you get a web, and you get a web.
I'll patch you up.
Nice.
Maximum pulse.
Did you not know?
Oh shit. Well, there goes Hella.
Careful.
You're ready for it.
Any other Oxteed record?
See?
I really need that so much. The squirrels whoop. Oh gosh. And I'm dead. That's horrible. It's a cool place to be. Good to hear. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh gosh.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Or you mean at work? In which case, also cool. Oh for sure. But I'm glad they did. So am I. I'm glad they did. I think it's good that they did. I don't think they would have had Marvel Rivals not come out though. I think Overwatch likes what they've done with Overwatch, and they've sort of done this to be like, oh shit, we've lost player base.
This is a nice spot. Keyholes break real nice.
I am ready to put on a show. They've almost got it.
This is real firepower.
Okay, let's try it.
Feels like I'm naked.
So do you play any hero shooters, Inkblade? And if so, which ones are you playing? Have you played? Oh shit, I was right in the circle. That's fantastic.
Things are gonna be different this time.
Bring on the chaos.
This is a nice spot.
Okay, so they should be in position. Venom should be back. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Done.
And there goes
We
Spidey.
even have a plan.
Oh, don't push out too much.
Ping the bad guy. You're ready for action.
Glory is almost yours.
Shit.
I like smashing ox.
Even I can see we're outnumbered.
You'll want to protect your rear.
Control lost. You'll have to keep fighting until we
We're gonna
get
lose
clear.
this. We're absolutely gonna lose this. We, unfortunately, our team did not focus enough to, like, really come together on the point. But hey, we came back. It was actually a lot closer than I thought it was gonna be after the first round. So, there's that. Would have been nice if we had a second tank. But our DPS was doing work, though. Like, they weren't playing badly. Squirrel Girl, sure. Pumping out that ult like every 5 seconds. Yeah, makes perfect sense. I'm amazed they didn't get any triple kills though. That's very interesting. Well, whatever. Like I say, look. Okay, Loki. You weren't Loki the whole time. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense. Still, that's a very little bit of healing. Same with Ultron. Dude, I was the only real healer on the team. That I think is part of the problem. But I feel like the DPS were doing work. Our tank was doing work as well. Took them a while to get to it though, but whatever. It is what it is. I haven't played hero shooters in a while. I've been curious about this game at the moment. It's a lot of fun. I like it a lot. It reminds me a lot of Overwatch. And I'm sure I've probably already said this, so I'm sorry if I repeat myself. It reminds me a lot of Overwatch back when it used to be fun. They haven't balanced it. It's not perfectly balanced, but there's a lot of fun to be had with the different characters, and once you find your character, it's pretty fun. You have some mediocre matchmaking lobbies, so there's that. Particularly as there's been concern about like a winner's queue and a loser's queue, and if you get into winner's queue, you'll go on like a 6 or 7 game win streak. But then you'll get then bumped out into a loser's queue where you'll then go on like a 6 or 7 losing streak. A lot of people are complaining about that, and they've even admitted that yeah, they've done some tweaks to the matchmaking to kind of create that sort of effect where people who are on a downward trend for their win streaks are going to then be paired up with other people who are also on a downward trend. So it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But yeah, other than that, like I like it a lot. They've done a really good job with the character designs. They've done a really good job like actually bringing the characters into the game and not making it feel cheap. So I've stayed from online games for. You mean strayed? I assume you mean to say you strayed from online games for a while now. And then yeah, I get it. Your chat's so quiet. I hear. Nah, shut up, bot. Away. Oh, the bots. You mark him as a suspicious user, but then you don't actually. Thank you. Goodbye, bot. 2 healers, 3 healers. Oh shit. For convoy too. I don't know what to do.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
I suck at DPS. I'm generally a support player or a tank player. I will play DPS if I need to. And yeah, I'm not a fan. But hey, three healers is actually rather interesting. I'm hoping that means we're gonna get just all the heals we could ever need. Stayed away from. I see. Yeah, sounds cool. The characters look great. I would play for that reason alone. Yeah, it's also free to play, so there's that. They have some significant battle passes, so it's not like you know, they're and obviously you can pay for costumes and things like that, but we killed their one tank. Oh, we pushed him. Kill the Scarlet Witch. There we go. Nice, good sleep. Come on. And there goes my backup, but that's okay. Damn it. Could I get some healing? Could I get some healing, please? I would play, but it's missing 2 core things for me. PvE, single player, and Green Goblin. Sure. I understand. Trust me, I do understand where you're coming from. Like, it would be nice if they added. They haven't added a lot of villains. They've mainly focused on heroes, and they have a couple like Hela and Magneto and Loki. But for the most part, they've got like Avengers, Spider-Man, Fantastic Four. They don't actually have a lot of X-Men. They have a few, but like it's not a ton, and they certainly don't have most. Like the only like core member of the X-Men would be like Wolverine. There we go. And yeah, they lack a PvE. Like it would be cool if they had like a horde mode or a PvE mode, which they don't really have, but I'm okay with it, because like neither does Overwatch. Overwatch doesn't have that stuff. To the point where Overwatch 2 was like, oh yeah, we're gonna have it, and then they didn't do it. So somebody kill that Groot, please. Damn it. I think their Groot's the only one who hasn't died. gosh, I'm missing everything too. It doesn't help. Good freeze. Good freeze. I'm even mad.
We are undefeatable!
And there's Mantis.
A nice deep freeze.
I'm just dying. On your toes. Here they come. Leave them to Khonshu. I'll patch you up.
I am ready to put on a show! Keep going!
Get over
Stay with the point. Come on, guys. Let's stay with the point, please. Thank you. It's only my second death, though. That's not too bad. Oh, and Groot's finally gone down as well. Nice.
I need assistance.
Someone scratch my back. We have company.
Yeah. Good job. Yep.
Get that vehicle moving again!
Oh, come on.
I'm not in control. Vengeance is served.
I don't have the most kills. I have the second most kills. But the person with the most kills is beating by a lot, so yeah.
Get that vehicle moving again!
Is that mine? Gosh, that was stupid.
Rocco deserves a better frontman than Ultron.
It seems we have company.
Stop putting me to sleep, damn it.
We are
Tired of this.
undefeatable!
Oh gosh, there's that nonsense.
Strong together. Only 60 seconds left.
That's starting to get a little frustrating. I also feel like we're not getting up damage on the field. Healing is not bad. I will not complain about that, but we also don't have enough damage on the field.
I am Groot.
Okay, so he's switched to that.
Get that vehicle moving again! I am ready to put on a show! The final 10 seconds!
Okay. Well, wasn't like a double kill or anything, but we got that. Get him! Come on! Die already.
We are undefeatable!
Come on. Overwatch not having PvE is exactly why they should have PvE. That gives them the edge. Oh, yeah, I agree. 100%.
The current score is 1.
It's really frustrating.
0.
It's like we weren't getting the damage that we needed.
Including which side you're on.
Luna locking.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Who's Luna? Khan? Khan's doing good. I'd leave this game up. I'd load this game up in an instant if they add a PvE. Yeah.
I'm here to finish the fight that my father began. I hope I make him proud.
No idea if this is gonna work or not, but we're gonna try. We're gonna switch over to Penny.
The coolest spider hero in any reality.
So we can get the traps. And because we've got the rocket, I can have two different
in 30 seconds. Stay
traps
strong.
set up. Who would you say is the character so far? It's kind of hard to say that there is a specific character, because they've actually done a really good job. Like,
Maybe not.
they've done a good job, like, making all the characters feel unique and fun and interesting. And I think each character has sort of a thing that gives them something worthwhile, you know? Wow, they really shut down my
This is gonna hurt.
Someone scratch my back. You're welcome.
That one hurts. Turn around, quick.
oh gosh, they're behind, they're behind.
Be strong together. A nice deep freeze. I'm counting on you, friends. Time for some fireworks. Systems restoring.
Some kind of spell.
Be strong together.
Lead them to Khonshu. I'll patch you up.
This
Re-
is gonna hurt.
and so, like, yeah, so it's hard to say if there is, like, a character that's just, like, they're overpowered. Each character has their pros and their cons. Oh, damn it, come on. Kill him.
You know what to do, spiders? Lines in place. Woohoo! I know that sound.
I'm just dying.
Slow up. Extra strength awesomeness. Way to go! We are undefeatable! It's spider time!
Push back, push back.
Hey, Parker, go girl. Boy, I like the cold. This is gonna hurt.
Sorry. It's kind of hard for me to keep up with chat during these multiplayer games.
You're up, little one.
Damn it.
It's the grand finale. Hurry up.
Oh, come on.
Time for some fireworks. Nice deep freeze. I'm counting on you, friends. I am ready to put on a show.
No, I didn't get her. Damn it. Did Hell get nerfed? You know, I don't know. Like they've done a little bit of tweaking. Each character gets like a little bit nerfed and a little bit up, depending on, you know, what the devs are feeling like. But I don't feel like they've really nerfed any character to oblivion or anything like that. So they might have. I don't know. I remember everyone complaining about how OP she was. I mean, she kind of was, but she wasn't like crazy.
This is gonna hurt.
Ah, shit. Wrong way.
This is gonna hurt.
Goodbye. Thank you for the heals.
Just keep fighting a little. We are undefeatable. It's fighter
to put on a show.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Time for some fireworks. It's the grand finale.
Never miss.
I killed somebody. I don't know who, and I don't know how. Oh, come on. No.
We made quite a team.
There we go.
Systems rescoring.
I can't believe we shut them down like that. Holy cow.
Score 1, 2,
That's
0.
crazy. Okay. Okay, I'll take that win. Hey, no worries, Inkblade. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Have a good night, and go get some rest. But I appreciate you hanging out. I really do. Pretty long run there, yeah. She was at higher ranks for sure, yeah. If you could hit headshots, she could solo win. Really? I don't remember her being that bad, but okay. That was just consistent fighting the entire... It was kind of ridiculous. But hey, we pushed them further than they could push us, and that's kind of what you needed, so. See how I did. I only got 5 final hits, but I helped out with 16 kills overall. I did 18,000 damage. I blocked 36,000 damage, and I did a tiny little bit of healing from my web. So there's that. Nobody did anything crazy on our end. Like, I think Ultron's the only one who got a triple kill. Any kind. Let's see what that was. But yeah, they have nerfed another buff. She's still good, but not like broken anymore. Yeah. Ah, that's an interesting one. Nice, good kill, good kill. That's a really long double. Holy crap. And a good trip. Okay. Nice. Nice. It is interesting how they, like, it feels like sometimes getting a double is actually not as difficult as you think. And I don't know if it's just like, if you keep up a consistent damage and you finally get a kill, they still count that as a double? Oh. But hey, we're at silver 2. We're 2 ranks away from gold 1. Or gold 3. And I just need to make it to gold. Well, okay, I need to complete 10 matches and make it to gold in order to get the fancy skins.
They were way the fuck over there. This would still be.
Open mic. By a classy name.
Pick your hero. Or villain.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just mute this guy just outright. Please turn push to talk on. Yes, okay. Oh gosh, I'm gonna be tanking. It's gonna be bad. We go thing.
When you've got one like me.
No. Actually, no. Sorry. I'm gonna switch to Hulk. Switch to Hulk. So we can get the team up. I forgot about the team up.
But he's not all of me.
Yes, I've decided to mute the wiener.
30 seconds before you attack.
Because
get ready.
Really, it should be basically obvious. Open mic plus that name, probably gonna be a dick in chat.
Superhero. As a
Right?
role model, I mean.
Right?
Did you really go
So.
traveling with Krakoa?
I did. And as soon as we fix what Doom did, I'm going.
I'm hulking out!
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Knock that over.
Krakoa brought mutants together. So here we must make our stand.
I put the Ankh on ice.
Oh shit! Wow. They just like all focused fired me.
Is yours to capture now.
I can get just some damage in. I can quickly get back to being the Hulk again. There we go.
Strong again. Smashed off.
Damn it.
The moon!
Heavy weapons. On the move again.
No smashing us now.
It's my way. This is real firepower.
Okay, at least take care. Dude, I tried.
Hammer shield.
Bogey's incoming.
We're just playing it smart. We're just playing it smart. We're not gonna be stupid. We're not gonna push too much.
Thanks for the shield.
Armed and dangerous! The moon haunts
Shit.
Got my own cover.
Damn it.
Your powers are mine!
Yes!
This is real firepower!
Oh gosh.
Many enemies. Not enough.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Nice. And my first death.
Double KO.
Let's try this again.
By the way, has there been any like dropped frames or anything? It just feels like I've been getting some weird little stutters, and I don't know what's. I don't know if that's just me or. Oh, Jeff, nicely done. Nicely done. Oh, and it's Icy Wiener. Of course it is. Of course it is.
The moon haunts you!
Awesome. Good win. Good round. Good round. Blocked a shit ton of damage. I don't think I saw Namor actually put any of his like turrets out. That's interesting. Does it say I've had 10K drop frames since I've been here today? Maybe, I don't know.
Hey, big man, you ready to smash? Took the words right out of my mouth.
It does. Oh, so it does say I've had 10K drop frames since I've been here today. Yes. I was just curious because I looked over and I've been noticing a couple stutters every once in a while, and I was curious if it was me or if or something else is going on.
2, 1. All you need to do is
I haven't seen any stuttering on the stream. I just noticed it every once in a while in the actual
I'm gonna drop the dopest
thing.
album any timeline has ever heard.
A shield fit for a king.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Never liked robots.
Looks like like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Fine.
The mission area is yours.
Our team outmatched. We have done our part. No stars and
Damn it! They all focus fired me.
Control lost.
And that's fine. I haven't actually noticed any of them, but maybe I'm just blind.
I'm
You never know.
Enemy
Oh, what is going on? Come on. There we go.
No smashing us now.
Nice, 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 nice. Push up and get him out. It's dumb. Wasted a clap.
What is the soul?
Protect. Hammer shield.
That would suck. Oh my gosh. And I didn't get anybody with that gamma shield.
This is real firepower!
armed and dangerous! Not again!
And now they're just taking back the point. Everyone else is dead. I don't know if Namor's actually taking advantage of the team up or not. I feel like he hasn't put out any. Yep, just keep healing, just keep healing, just keep healing, just keep... Oh gosh, no. I know you can't. I know you cannot heal it, but...
You cannot withstand my might.
If at first you don't succeed.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Come on, I want to take this to round 3. We got this. No, we don't. Never mind. I take it back. I take it back. Shit. Well, that sucks. But it is what it is. See if we can't take him in round 3.
Hulk and I, we're a team.
At this point, I'm questioning, do I switch to Venom? Do I switch to... I feel like I'm missing something.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna just stay as Hulk.
All you have to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Grateful.
I'm hurt.
There's gonna be a blah. No smashing us now.
Wow.
Nice deep freeze. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
This is real firepower!
Okay, he is taking advantage. Okay.
I don't have to be center stage.
I'm hulking out. No smashing us now.
Thanks for the shield.
Too pure.
Goodbye. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Rocket. You were trying so hard.
The mission area is yours.
Protect.
Who gave me this awesome suit?
I'm not tempted that fate. Is there or is there not a thing up here? There is not. I need heals. Thank you. Yes! Goodbye, Ultron.
Extermination.
Wait, who did I... Wait. Was that not Ultron?
Armed and dangerous!
Bye.
Keep going.
Who's that other flyer?
You offer protection. I accept.
Here they come. Hammer shield. Hold smash.
This is real firepower!
And then I'm dead.
Control lost.
Everyone's dead.
Here we go again.
Let's form a super.
7 to 9 Squirrel Girl is not actually right either, but it is what it is.
Get him, squirrels!
No smashing us now.
I can be reckless now.
Whoever I was hitting, finish him. There we go.
No smashing us now.
Oh, come on.
We're finding our groove.
Nice. Nicely done. Good comeback.
Hammer shield.
Probably wasted that, but whatever.
Hammer shield.
We got it. That's all that matters. We got the win. Okay. That was a little close. But hey, we did well, dude, and I blocked 34,000 damage. That's what tanks should do. So I did my job. And looks like Hella did their job. 29. Yeah, you deserve MVP for sure. Easy. Totally Iridium. 100% easy. For sure. Hella did great. 23. Oh my gosh. 56% accuracy. That's amazing. Squirrel Girl, not that great, but assists. I didn't know Squirrel Girl could get assists, so that's interesting. Namor did okay. He's 13 and 7. That's not bad for Namor. Luna got some heals, 24k heals. That's very good. And Jeff got 18k heals. Did I just say eels? Heals. And 5 final hits. And I think that was from a Mr. Icy Wiener doing some work. So yeah, we came together as a team, and that's what really matters. So how close am I? Gold. I'm not even sure if we'll get it tonight, to be honest. We're right now silver 2. If I win the next one, it's silver 1. And then we'll be into gold if we win a couple more. So, let's see if we can get it. I wish eels, they're tasty. I wish eels. Tasty. Eels are tasty. We actually had some eel. We made some eel sushi on the weekend. It was actually really cool. I enjoyed it. We went to our one of our little local Asian marts, and we bought some frozen eel, and we then grilled it in the oven for like about 5 or 6 minutes, and then we sliced it up, and we made the little like the little rice balls. So I think technically it was like nigiri, but man, it was so good. So like we had the rice, and then we had the eel, and then we even got some of the seaweed. And we just sliced that into strips and then just wrapped it around the eel and the rice. Man, it was so good. It really was. We topped it off with a little bit of eel sauce and some spicy mayo. And man, it was fantastic. I want to do it again, but my dad got a little... My dad was the one who cut up the eel, and he got a little too... into the angle there. Like he... unagi or anago? Unagi. I actually don't know what a nago is. Let me look that up. It's taking forever to get us a match. A nago. No, it's not the tiny eels. It's like the big eel where it's like it's like about the size of your hand. It's a big fillet. Nago is saltwater eels. Oh, interesting. Wait. So unagi is actually freshwater? I did not know that. That's cool. It's actually kind of nice to see that like everybody has it. I'm not seeing doubles of any of the nameplates. That's actually. I would love to play healer. Please let me play healer. Oh, for crying out loud. 2 healers. I don't mind going tank. We'll go. No, I don't want to be the only tank though. Oh my gosh, we're going full Fantastic Four. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think I've actually had a nago before. Unagi, in my opinion, unagi tastes much better. Really? Okay. Yeah, I've never had a nago, so I wouldn't know the difference. I didn't know there was a different one. I thought it was just eel. Unagi was just eel. That's the only thing I thought it was.
You do have a plan to stop Victor, don't you, darling?
Would you still love me if I said not yet?
Of course. But I would also be extremely concerned.
As would I, my dear. As would I.
The battle starts in 5, 4.
Yeah, I love eel. I think initially when I first had it, I thought it was there we go.
Go ahead, hit me.
Oh gosh. There goes Mr. Fantastic. There goes Emma Frost.
Johnny, no! I'll make them pay for this. We've got trouble.
Maximum pulse!
Wow, how did that not get me? That's actually Amazing.
Now, a disappearing.
Okay.
There are more of them than I anticipated.
You kidding? I feel fed. I'll cover you.
Nobody can hurt us now.
Oh shit.
They will pay for this, Susie. I swear.
Damage resistance increased.
Always glad that.
Fantastic!
Oh, come on! Unagi is usually real good, except when you get one that still has all the bones in it. Yeah. My dad was actually complaining about that when we had that. He, I think he got a piece that had a little bit of the bones in, and they got stuck in his teeth, and he was a little irritated by that. But beyond that, like he loved it.
Only 60 seconds left.
Just the idiots out got your back.
Damage resistance increased.
Don't run from me. Oh, come on. Okay. I'm pushing people to get off. Oh, come on. I'm trying to push them off the point, and I'm getting there, but then everybody else is like, oh yeah, we're off the point, so we can just do whatever, right? Or just sushi in general, yeah. Man, I want some eel sushi now, yeah. Sushi's great.
The final 10 seconds.
Need to get on the point. Need to get on the point. Stay with it. Just stay with it. There we go.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. Nobody can hurt us now. The life force wants to heal you. Help this vehicle to its destination.
Indeed. Sorry. Shit. Oh shit.
They're ahead of us.
You're halfway there.
I'm amazed we've been able to push them up this far.
Johnny,
Of course, we go after the healer because that's what you're supposed to do. Damn it.
Susan.
Going.
You kidding? I feel fantastic.
I feel fantastic.
get that vehicle moving again.
Maximum pulse!
Guys. Oh, shit.
Pulse cannons indoor.
You guys gotta help me push up.
Benji's back, baby.
Down to 30 seconds.
Gotta get on the point.
Bright like a star. Hey, New York girls are tougher than this.
Well, at least I'm actually like blocking damage. All right, Mr. Fantastic, please let's get on the point. Stay on the point. Stay on the point. There we go. We got this. We got this. You know what that? We're good. No! She countered. She countered my ult.
Maximum pulse!
Only 60 seconds left. They go behind you.
Problem solved.
Born again! You can always count on me.
Oh, come on. Spit me out.
Nobody can hurt us now. 10 seconds. That's it. Don't let anything stand in your way. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Is that a Warlock?
You get a weapon. You get a
Damn it.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
We might. We might if we can just stay on the damn point. And there we go. We pushed them up to 2. Hopefully we can keep them off the point. Fingers crossed.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Who needs 4 when you've got more?
Your kills aren't like...
The
The only one that's sort of like huge is Ursa Tempest is 28. You got 2 characters just in the 20s. Only one of our characters has like 20 plus kills. Easy win. You got this. Thank you, Iridium. I appreciate it, buddy. Gonna need it. Because I don't know if we've got this.
Family always comes first, even when it's
I have also not been using the ability, and I think that's 100% my
Your
fault.
dog wrote an insensitive tweet. You
Indeed.
can't eat here.
Uh-oh, Meg. It's a
They'll be coming in
Oh,
30
Meg.
seconds. It was just stay strong. There's no such thing as jokes anymore.
Yeah, we live in a post-joke world.
My light
Yeah.
diapers and maybe we should just eat outside. We can handle
No,
anything they
Meg,
throw our
we're
way.
eating here.
I'd like to see you try.
Underestimate us.
But they will. They always do. Just because we
Yeah, there it is.
Then let that be their final mistake.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna have to be.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's see.
Best place to strike. You get discovered.
Damn it! I also forgot to use the thing again. The ability, the team ability. I'm waiting for the team. Nice. 1 healer, 2 DPS in the tank. There we go. Where's our healers? Oh my gosh.
You kidding? I feel fantastic.
There's still a chance to stop.
Dude, what? 30? How did they go? Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Good time to stop them.
Sorry, I gotta switch to Penny. Penny's a better option right now.
Stop that vehicle.
She's better defensively.
Powering up. Mine's in place.
Maximum pulse.
Fighters for the win.
Oh, come on.
You We're back in action. There's still a chance.
They're just destroying us. I don't like this.
A foam of light. Powering up. Better stop that vehicle. They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them. You know what to do, fighters.
Defense is compromised. I am Asgard Might.
We're back in action.
I forgot them. Super far out.
We'd better retreat. We'd better retreat.
Not really what I was wanting. That's just fantastic.
Better stop that vehicle.
There's no retreat. Wow.
You know what to do, spiders. It's now.
We don't have this. We do not have this.
Hulk and I, we're a team.
Go not this way.
Gamma shield. Shield is free.
Oh, come on.
Wait. I'm guessing those are the bad guys. Your powers are mine!
Final score.
So frustrating.
2-3. Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Damn, I know, right? They steamrolled us. Wow. I was expecting more of a fight at the end, and it just did not work out. So it is what it is. And our team wasn't doing badly. Our healers were healing. Even though I was whining about them, our healers were healing. Our DPS was DPSing. Our tanks were tanking, although I was the only tank for like most of that game. So, yeah. So like I feel like our team actually was doing well. It's just the other team played better. The other team pushed better. So it's kind of hard to say what's what. So. And on that note, I need to call it there. I'd love to keep going, but it is midnight and I've got work in the morning, so I'm gonna call it there. But thank you guys all so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun, and I hope you guys had some fun as well. A big thank you to everybody that has been here in the chat, starting on the Twitch side because it's just easiest that way. Starting on the Twitch side, big thank you to Fatal Drum, Raw Dog Meat, Deglamon, Iridium Wings, Fubiwala was here as well, although I don't see his name in the chat. Norway Pete, there we go, there's Fubiwala. Norway Pete, Iridium Wings, Darth Phazon popped in as well, and Inked Blade, thank you so much for hanging out, Inked Blade. Darth Phazon, and I think that is it. So, thank you guys so much on the Twitch side for that. The chat in both Rumble and YouTube was pretty quiet tonight, but I was checking to see how things were going, and I know there's been a couple of lurkers in both Rumble and YouTube, as well as some lurkers on the Twitch side. So thank you guys all so much for lurking and hanging out and spending your time here with me. I really do appreciate it. So the plan for the rest of the week, Lady Green, hey, thank you so much for being here, Iridium Wings. I appreciate you hanging out, man. And let me know if you ever get if you went to go get some sushi. So yeah. Plan for the rest of the week. I know I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm going to say it again now. So this week's going to be kind of all over the place. Tonight was Marvel Rivals. Tomorrow we're going to be doing some Magic the Gathering. And then Wednesday it's going to be Oblivion Remastered. And then Thursday, I don't know what we'll be playing. I might be playing either Magic or Marvel Rivals, or I could be hopping back into some Crusader. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just all over the place this week. I'm not really trying to complete any specific game, so it's sort of what I feel like. So that's the plan for the week. Yeah. Also, if you guys have enjoyed the stream, please consider following on Twitch and Rumble and subscribing on YouTube. And if you guys are watching on YouTube and Rumble and you have enjoyed the stream, please consider hitting that like button. I really do appreciate it. And also, for Twitch, I'm just going to throw out the command right now. But it's also pinned, the pinned message in the chats for both Rumble and YouTube. I have a Discord if you guys want to keep track of what's going on with the stream and when I'll be live. And normally I try and put out a schedule as well. You guys should go definitely check out the Discord. We sometimes hang out in there as well, and I'll always announce there whenever I go live, and there's usually a schedule for what I'll be playing, when I'll be playing it. Right now, it's just this time of the year, so it's just kind of all over the place, so it just is what it is. But go check that out. And yeah, if you're watching on Twitch, please consider go and follow on Rumble and YouTube as well. I'm just trying to set up some backups just in case Twitch finally decides to shit the bed, and I'm just like, yeah, it's not worth it being here anymore. So definitely trying to build that up. So yeah. So with that said, I think we're gonna go ahead and try and find somebody to raid. I swear I can't talk tonight. Let's see who's actually live right now, and then we'll go ahead and send you guys over to them. So get that prepped for finally done. Okay, who is live right now? So we have a couple of options. Deg is live right now, who's just chatting. Kennel is playing Claire Obscura, Expedition 33. And Major Big Buds is playing Cyberpunk 77. I feel like it's been actually a while since we've raided Major Big Buds, so I think that is who I'm going to go ahead and raid. So let's go ahead and set that up quickly. Oh, copy that. Which... Big Buds. There we go. So, please go ahead and go check out Mr. Big Buds. Give him a follow if you aren't already. He's a nice, chill streamer and definitely somebody worth following. So, and as I said, I'll be back tomorrow night with some Magic the Gathering. And I'll hopefully see you guys then. But until then, oh, actually, no, before I forget, be sure to spam the raid message once we get in there. Here's the raid message. There we go. And there we go. So I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. But until then, this is Green Leader signing out. Yeah, Fubi, it's over. Sorry, buddy.